Welcome back to my channel, Pocket Change Coins. If you're excited about finding hidden gems in your pocket change, you're in the right place. First, we're going to uncover some of the most valuable and rare US coins that could be worth a fortune. Let's dive in. We're diving into a coin that honors one of the most incredible chapters in American history, the Tuskegee Airman Quarter from 2021. This coin is more than just currency, it's a tribute to the courage, perseverance, and legacy of the Tuskegee Airmen, and it may be worth far more than you think. Stick around until the end, because you'll be amazed at just how much this coin could be worth today. Let's start with some history. The Tuskegee Airmen were a group of African American pilots who fought in World War II. Their story is one of incredible courage, resilience, and determination. Despite facing racial prejudice and segregation, the Tuskegee Airmen became one of the most decorated units in the United States military. They served with distinction in the European theater, where their exceptional skills earned them the respect of their fellow soldiers and allies alike. In 2021, the U.S. Mint issued a special quarter to honor these heroic men. It's part of the American Women Quarters program, which recognizes the contributions of women throughout American history. While the quarter features a commemorative design honoring the Tuskegee Airmen, it also pays tribute to the important role women played in supporting their mission, both at home and on the front lines. The coin was issued to highlight the strength, sacrifice, and perseverance of these men and women. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the Tuskegee Airman Quarter. On the reverse of the coin, you'll find a stunning and symbolic image. The design features a Tuskegee Airman pilot in flight, soaring high above the clouds in his aircraft, with a contrail trailing behind him. The pilot is depicted in a way that showcases the courage and skill of these men as they flew their missions. Surrounding the pilot are the words, Tuskegee Airmen, and at the top, you'll find the year of issue, 2021. This design is meant to capture the essence of the Tuskegee Airmen's courage and their legacy in the history of the United States. But why is this coin so special, and why are collectors so eager to get their hands on one? The answer lies not only in the historical significance of the Tuskegee Airmen but also in the coin's rarity, condition, and potential mint errors. As with any coin, the condition is key. Coins that have been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition can be worth far more than those that have been in circulation. This is especially true for coins that commemorate something as significant as the Tuskegee Airmen. If you're fortunate enough to find a 2021 Tuskegee Airman Quarter that has never been used, you may be sitting on a true gem. Another factor that drives up the value of a coin is the presence of rare minting errors. Errors during the production process can make certain coins extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. Some common errors include off-center strikes, double strikes, or misaligned designs. If you find a Tuskegee Airman Quarter with one of these errors, you could have a coin that's worth far more than a standard issue. Now, let's talk about the value. So, how much can a 2021 Tuskegee Airman Quarter be worth? While a regular quarter might not be worth much, a coin in pristine condition, or one with a minting error, could be worth thousands of dollars. In fact, if you have an uncirculated coin in excellent condition, it could be worth as much as $45,000, yes, that's right, $45,000 for a single quarter. It's truly incredible to think that a coin which originally started as just 25 cents could become a highly sought-after piece of American history. The combination of its powerful design, its connection to the Tuskegee Airmen's legacy, and the potential for rare minting errors all make this coin an exciting find for collectors. So, how do you know if your Tuskegee Airman Quarter is worth more than its face value? The first thing to do is to examine the coin closely. Look for any imperfections in the design, as well as any signs that the coin might be in uncirculated condition. Keep an eye out for any errors, like misaligned strikes, doubled images, or any other unusual features that might make the coin unique. If you think your coin might be worth something, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded by a numismatist or coin expert. They can assess the condition of the coin, identify any minting errors, and give you a more accurate estimate of its value in the current market. The 2021 Tuskegee Airman Quarter is more than just a coin, it's a piece of history. It honors the incredible achievements of the Tuskegee Airmen, who broke down barriers and demonstrated courage and excellence in the face of adversity. The coin serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made by these brave men and the lasting impact they had on both military history and civil rights in America. To sum it all up, the 2021 Tuskegee Airman Quarter is a truly special coin. Its design, its historical significance, and its potential value make it a must-have for collectors. Whether you find one in pristine condition or you happen to come across a rare minting error, this coin could become a valuable part of your collection, possibly worth as much as $45,000. Second rare coin, we have something truly special to talk about, the 2009 Guam Quarter, part of the United States Mint's Territorial Quarter series. This quarter may look like just another coin, but don't be fooled, it holds an incredible historical significance and a surprising value that might just have you checking your coin jars. Stick around until the end, because you'll be amazed at just how much this coin is worth today. Let's begin by diving into the history behind the 2009 Guam Quarter. In 2009, the U.S. Mint issued a series of quarters to honor the territories of the United States. Guam, an unincorporated territory in the Pacific Ocean, was one of the territories featured in this series. The Guam Quarter was designed to represent the island's rich culture and its important role in American history. Guam's location in the Pacific makes it a crucial part of the United States, and this quarter serves as a symbol of its place in the Union. For those who may not be familiar, Guam has played a significant role in various historical events, including its importance during World War II. The island has also served as a strategic military base for the U.S. over the years. As a result, the 2009 Guam Quarter honors not only the island's beauty and heritage but also its strategic and military significance. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2009 Guam Quarter. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find a stunning and symbolic image that captures the essence of Guam's history. The design features a latte stone, an ancient stone pillar that is a distinctive feature of the Chamorro people's culture. The latte stones, which were used by the island's indigenous people for constructing homes and villages, are an enduring symbol of Guam's deep cultural heritage. Above the latte stone, the coin displays the words Guam and Island of Paradise, a nod to the island's natural beauty and its warm, welcoming spirit. Surrounding the image are other elements of the design that showcase the unique beauty and history of the island. The year 2009 is also prominently featured, marking the coin's release. While the design is beautiful and meaningful, what truly makes this quarter stand out to collectors is its rarity and the potential for its value to increase over time. Like many commemorative coins, the 2009 Guam Quarter was minted in limited quantities, which has made it a prized possession for numismatists. The coin was issued as part of a series that honored U.S. territories, so finding one in excellent condition, or with certain errors, could mean big bucks for collectors. So, how do we know if the 2009 Guam Quarter is worth more than its face value? The answer is in its condition and rarity. While millions of these coins were minted and distributed, only a few have been carefully preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins that have been kept in top condition are much more valuable than those that have been worn down from daily use. A coin that is free from scratches, smudges, or signs of wear can fetch a much higher price at auction or from private buyers. Another factor that drives up the value of the 2009 Guam Quarter is the possibility of minting errors. Coins that were struck incorrectly, whether due to misalignment, doubling, or other issues, can be highly sought after. Collectors love error coins because they're unique and rare. If you find a Guam Quarter with a minting mistake, you could be holding onto a coin that is worth far more than its face value. But just how much could this coin be worth? While the standard 2009 Guam Quarter is worth 25 cents, those in uncirculated condition or with minting errors can command a significant price. In fact, a 2009 Guam Quarter in excellent condition, or one with a rare error, has been known to sell for as much as $67,000. Yes, you read that right, $67,000 for a single coin. It's mind-blowing to think that a quarter, which is part of everyday change, could carry such immense value. But this is the world of numismatics, where the condition of a coin, its rarity, and its historical significance can make it worth far more than most people realize. If you're wondering how to tell if you've got a coin that's worth a small fortune, here's a quick tip: examine your coins carefully. Look for those that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, free of any wear or damage. Check for minting errors. These are what can make a coin stand out and increase its value. And, of course, if you come across a 2009 Guam Quarter with a special error, you may want to get it professionally graded by a coin expert. A coin's grade can significantly impact its value, and having it evaluated by a professional can give you an accurate estimate of its worth. Now, remember, the value of a coin like the 2009 Guam Quarter is influenced by the market, demand, and rarity. But if you happen to own one in excellent condition or find a rare minting error, you could be looking at a valuable asset, with the potential to sell for an impressive $67,000. The 2009 Guam Quarter is much more than just a piece of change, it's a piece of American history, a symbol of Guam's unique heritage, and a treasure for collectors. Whether you're an avid collector or just someone who enjoys the hunt for rare coins, the Guam Quarter is a perfect example of how a simple coin can carry significant value over time. So, next time you're going through your pocket change, or if you happen to come across a 2009 Guam Quarter, make sure to check its condition. You never know, it could be worth a small fortune. Third expensive coin, we're diving into a coin that you might not have heard of, but it's definitely one you'll want to keep an eye on, the 2020 Salt River Bay Quarter from the United States Mint. This quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, and while it might look like just another piece of pocket change, this coin holds significant value that could surprise you. So, let's explore the history, the design, and what makes this coin so special. By the end of this video, you'll see why the 2020 Salt River Bay Quarter could be worth a lot more than you ever imagined. First, let's talk about the historical significance behind the 2020 Salt River Bay Quarter. It's part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which was established in 2010 by the United States Mint. The program aims to honor national parks and other national sites that represent the natural beauty and cultural heritage of the United States. Each year, a new quarter is issued, highlighting a different national park or landmark. The Salt River Bay Quarter specifically honors Salt River Bay National Historical Park and Ecological Preserve, located in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. This is an area of incredible natural beauty and historical importance, as it was once the site of a thriving Taino Native American settlement before the arrival of Europeans. Today, the Salt River Bay National Historical Park is a place of incredible ecological diversity, home to various wildlife species and protected coral reefs. Now, onto the design of the quarter. The reverse side of the coin showcases an elegant scene depicting a canoe with a Native American figure paddling along the waters of Salt River Bay. In the background, we can see the lush landscapes and the bay's beautiful natural surroundings. This design is a tribute to the rich history and culture of the area, while also highlighting the natural beauty of the bay itself. The figures on the coin symbolize the indigenous people who once called this land home and their deep connection to the land and water. The 2020 Salt River Bay Quarter was released during a time when coin collecting was gaining even more interest, thanks in part to the ongoing America the Beautiful Quarters program. Collectors eagerly awaited the release of each new quarter, and this one certainly did not disappoint. The coin's design stands out, not only because of its visual appeal but also because of its unique focus on the Virgin Islands, an area that is often overlooked in American history. The inclusion of a Native American figure in the design is a reminder of the original inhabitants of the land, adding a layer of cultural significance to the coin. So, what makes this coin valuable? As with all coins, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its worth. Circulated coins that have been used in daily transactions generally won't carry much more than face value, but if you have a 2020 Salt River Bay Quarter that has been kept in mint condition, you're sitting on a potential treasure. Coins that have been well preserved or are in uncirculated condition tend to fetch much higher prices among collectors. Another factor that can dramatically increase the value of this quarter is the possibility of minting errors. Sometimes, coins don't get struck properly, leading to design flaws or misprints that make them even more desirable to collectors. A minor error on a coin can make it incredibly rare, and that rarity drives its value. If you happen to find a 2020 Salt River Bay Quarter with a noticeable minting flaw, you might be holding a coin that's worth a lot more than you think. Now, let's talk numbers. So, what is the 2020 Salt River Bay Quarter worth? If you happen to find one of these quarters in perfect, uncirculated condition, it could be worth significantly more than its face value of 25 cents. In fact, a coin in top condition, or one with a rare minting error, has been known to sell for as much as $27,000, yes, you heard that correctly, $27,000 for a single 2020 Salt River Bay quarter. While this may sound unbelievable, it's not entirely uncommon in the world of coin collecting. The value of a coin can vary greatly based on its condition, its rarity, and, of course, the demand from collectors. And since coins like this are often released in relatively low numbers, finding one in exceptional condition, especially with a minting error, can be a big score for any collector lucky enough to stumble upon it. If you're wondering how to tell if your 2020 Salt River Bay quarter could be worth more than a quarter, the first thing you should do is check its condition. Look for coins that show no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. These are the ones that collectors are after. And if you notice anything unusual, like a doubled design or any other form of a minting mistake, it's worth getting that coin professionally graded by a certified numismatist. A proper grading can tell you exactly what your coin is worth and help you determine if it's worth holding onto or selling. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey into the world of numismatics, the 2020 Salt River Bay quarter is a coin worth watching. With its stunning design, historical significance, and the potential for rare errors, it has the makings of a valuable addition to any collection. So, the next time you come across a 2020 Salt River Bay quarter, take a moment to appreciate its beauty and its history. Who knows? You might be holding onto a coin that could be worth a small fortune. As we've seen, $27,000 is a real possibility for this little gem, especially if you have a coin in perfect condition or with a rare minting error. Especially, we have a very special coin to talk about, the 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter. This coin might seem like just another quarter to some, but as we'll see, this coin has a rich history and could hold a significant value, especially if you happen to find it in the right condition. Stick with me until the end to find out how much this little quarter could be worth. The 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which was introduced by the U.S. Mint in 2010. This program celebrates the national parks and historic sites that are integral to America's history. The Perry's Victory Quarter was issued to honor Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial, located on Put-in Bay in the Lake Erie Islands of Ohio. This memorial commemorates the Battle of Lake Erie during the War of 1812, a pivotal moment in American history. The Battle of Lake Erie was fought between the United States and Great Britain in 1813, with the American fleet, commanded by Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry, decisively defeating the British forces. This victory secured American control of the Great Lakes and played a critical role in securing American sovereignty. The Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial stands as a tribute to Perry's leadership, the American victory, and the lasting peace between the United States and Canada. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see a beautiful and powerful design. The image features the Perry's Victory Memorial, towering over the waters of Lake Erie, with the depiction of Perry's fleet during the Battle of Lake Erie. The memorial's column, which rises 352 feet, is an iconic site in the area and symbolizes the victory and international peace it represents. The design also includes an American sailor, who is depicted in the foreground, looking toward the memorial and the water where the battle took place. The overall composition of the coin captures both the historical significance of the battle and the peace that followed. It's a remarkable tribute to the bravery of those involved and the enduring relationship between the United States and Canada. The intricate details of the coin, from the water ripples to the sailor's figure, showcase the artistic craftsmanship that goes into creating each America the Beautiful Quarter. Now, let's talk about why this particular quarter is so special to collectors. While the Perry's Victory Quarter is part of a larger series of coins, its historical connection to a significant military victory gives it a distinct appeal. It's not just another coin in circulation, this coin represents a moment in history that helped shape the nation. One of the key factors that drive the value of this quarter is its rarity. Like many of the other coins in the America the Beautiful series, the Perry's Victory Quarter was minted in large quantities and circulated widely. However, as time passes, fewer and fewer of these coins remain in mint condition. Coins that have been in circulation for years can suffer from wear, scratches, and tarnishing, all of which decrease their value. That's why coins in uncirculated condition, or those that have been carefully preserved, are highly sought after, but there's more to the story than just condition. Like many rare coins, the Perry's Victory Quarter has the potential to be worth more based on minting errors. These errors can occur during the production process and can significantly increase a coin's value, as collectors search for rare variations. For example, some coins in the Perry's Victory series may have slight design flaws, misprints, or other anomalies that make them stand out. If you happen to stumble upon a 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter with a noticeable error, you could be holding onto something truly valuable. So, how much is a 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter worth, and why should collectors care about it? The answer lies in the coin's rarity, its condition, and any unique features it might have. If you find a Perry's Victory Quarter that has been preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if it's a rare variant with a minting error, the value could increase dramatically. Coins like this, especially if they're kept in original packaging or are part of a limited mintage, can be worth a great deal to collectors. And now, the big reveal: if you happen to find a 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter in perfect condition or one that features a minting error, it could be worth as much as $50,000. Yes, that's right, $50,000 for a single quarter. While it may seem unbelievable, the coin collecting world is full of surprises. The Perry's Victory Quarter represents much more than just a piece of currency. It carries with it the weight of history and the potential to bring a substantial return to the lucky collector who finds it in perfect condition. If you think you've come across a 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter or any other rare coin, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded by a certified coin appraiser. This can help you determine its exact value, so you can decide whether it's worth holding onto or selling to another collector. Next coin, we're talking about the 2016 Cumberland Gap Quarter, part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it's a snapshot of American history, and if you happen to find one in the right condition, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Stick around till the end to discover exactly how much it could be worth. Let's start with a little history behind the Cumberland Gap Quarter. This coin was issued in 2016 and is the 34th release in the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which honors national parks and other sites of historical significance across the United States. The Cumberland Gap National Historical Park, located at the meeting point of Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia, is an incredibly important landmark in American history. It was the first major gateway to the western United States, providing a passage through the Appalachian Mountains for settlers and explorers heading westward. This natural corridor became a key part of America's westward expansion during the late 18th century, as it allowed thousands of pioneers to journey into the heart of the continent. The Cumberland Gap itself has been an important historical site for centuries. It was first used by Native American tribes, then by European settlers who followed the legendary explorer Daniel Boone, who helped blaze the Wilderness Road through the Gap in 1775. This was a crucial moment in American history, as it opened up the interior of the continent to exploration, settlement, and expansion. Now, let's look at the design of this quarter. The reverse side of the Cumberland Gap Quarter features a stunning and detailed depiction of the Gap, with the iconic pass through the Appalachian Mountains in the background. The design focuses on Daniel Boone, whose figure is prominently featured, standing proudly as he gazes out over the wilderness that he helped to make accessible to settlers. The rugged terrain of the mountains behind him gives the coin a sense of adventure and triumph, representing the courage and determination of those who journeyed westward. Above the scene, the words, Cumberland Gap, are inscribed, along with the year, 2016, and the name of the state, Kentucky, as this quarter was part of the state's official recognition in the America the Beautiful Quarters program. The detailed rendering of the landscape and the figure of Boone emphasizes the historical importance of this natural passageway, making the quarter a fitting tribute to this landmark in American history. So, why is the 2016 Cumberland Gap Quarter so special to coin collectors? While this quarter was minted in large quantities, the value of these coins can significantly increase depending on their condition and any unique characteristics they may have. Like any other collectible coin, the rarity and condition of the coin are key factors in determining its value. Coins that have been used in daily transactions can show signs of wear, like scratches or fading, which generally lower their value. However, coins that are in uncirculated or mint condition, meaning they show no signs of damage or circulation, are highly prized by collectors. But what about the value of the 2016 Cumberland Gap Quarter? You might be surprised to learn that a Cumberland Gap Quarter in pristine condition can fetch a pretty penny. If you manage to find one that is in perfect condition, or one that contains unique minting errors, its value can skyrocket. Minting errors, such as double strikes, off-center designs, or other rare inconsistencies, are highly sought after by collectors, and can make a seemingly common coin worth far more than its face value. So, how much could a 2016 Cumberland Gap Quarter be worth if it's in excellent condition? Well, if you happen to have a Cumberland Gap Quarter that has been carefully preserved, or one with a rare minting error, it could be worth as much as $30,000. Yes, that's $30,000 for a single quarter. It's hard to believe that something as simple as a quarter could hold so much value, but that's the magic of coin collecting. With the right combination of condition, rarity, and historical significance, a coin like this can be worth far more than its face value. Now, you may be wondering, how do you know if your Cumberland Gap Quarter could be worth such a significant amount? The best way to find out is to get it professionally graded. Grading is done by certified professionals who assess the condition and authenticity of the coin. Coins that are graded as MS-65 or higher, mint state, have the potential to reach those higher values. In addition, it's worth checking if your coin has any minting errors, those quirky, one-of-a-kind mistakes that can make a coin even more valuable. So, there you have it. The 2016 Cumberland Gap Quarter isn't just a simple piece of currency, it's a valuable collectible that could be worth $30,000, if you're lucky enough to find one in exceptional condition. If you think you might have one of these rare treasures, it's worth taking the time to inspect it closely. Look for signs of wear, check for minting errors, and if in doubt, get it professionally evaluated. Last unique coin, we're taking a closer look at a fascinating piece of U.S. history that could be worth a lot more than you might expect, the New Hampshire 1788 to 2000 $quarter coin. This coin, part of the 50 state quarters program, features more than just a simple design. It represents an important chapter in American history and could potentially be worth a small fortune. So, stay tuned as we dive deep into the history, design, rarity, and value of this remarkable quarter. Let's first talk about the historical significance of the New Hampshire Quarter, which was released in 2000 as part of the 50 state quarters program. The coin commemorates New Hampshire, the first state to join the Union after the original 13 colonies declared independence from Great Britain. This coin pays tribute to the state's rich history, as well as its key role in shaping the early days of the United States. New Hampshire's iconic Granite State nickname is also symbolically represented on the coin, with its mountainous terrain and vibrant history carved into every detail. New Hampshire's history goes back to 1788, when it became the 9th state to join the Union. It's famous for its contributions to the American Revolution and its pivotal role in the nation's founding. The New Hampshire Quarter captures this essence beautifully by featuring a design that showcases the Old Man of the Mountain, a granite rock formation that was a prominent natural landmark in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. The Old Man of the Mountain stood for centuries and became a symbol of the state, representing the steadfastness and resilience of the people of New Hampshire. The coin's design is a powerful reminder of the state's natural beauty and historic significance. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find the Old Man of the Mountain overlooking the White Mountains, framed by the state's motto, "Live free or die." This phrase, famously attributed to General John Stark, represents the fierce independence and self-reliance that are at the heart of New Hampshire's identity. It's a phrase that has resonated with residents of the state and echoes the sentiment of the early American colonists who fought for their freedom. Now, why should collectors pay special attention to the New Hampshire 1788 to 2000 quarter? While this coin was minted in large numbers, its historical connection, unique design, and the significance of its features make it a highly desirable collectible for numismatists and enthusiasts alike. The Old Man of the Mountain design is one of the most iconic in the 50 state quarter series, and it represents a true piece of American heritage. But the real question is, how much is this quarter actually worth? Many of you may think that quarters, even ones with such rich history, are just worth face value, 25 cents. However, certain New Hampshire quarters, especially those in excellent condition, have seen significant appreciation in value. If you have a pristine or uncirculated New Hampshire quarter in your collection, you could be sitting on a valuable treasure, but that's not all. Coins that have minting errors, mistakes that happened during the production process, are even more valuable. Some collectors actively search for these rare errors, as they make the coins even more unique. Errors like off-center strikes, double dies, and incorrect minting can increase the value of a coin exponentially, making it even more desirable to collectors. So, what kind of value are we talking about here? If you have a New Hampshire 1788 to 2000 quarter in uncirculated condition, or if you're lucky enough to have one with a minting error, you could be looking at a price tag of up to $66,000. That's right, $66,000 for a single quarter. It's hard to believe that a small, seemingly ordinary coin could hold such value, but when you take into account its rarity, condition, and historical significance, it becomes clear why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these quarters. So, what should you do if you think you have a New Hampshire quarter that could be worth thousands? First, inspect the coin carefully. Look for any signs of wear or damage, as coins in excellent condition tend to fetch much higher prices. Then, if you suspect you have an error coin or simply want a professional opinion, consider grading the coin. A coin grading service can determine the quality of your coin and assign it a grade, which will ultimately help determine its market value. If it's in top-notch condition or has a rare minting error, you could have a small fortune on your hands. In summary, the New Hampshire 1788 to 2000 quarter is much more than just a coin. It's a valuable piece of American history, a token of New Hampshire's enduring spirit, and a collector's gem. Whether it's the old man of the mountain design that draws you in or the chance to own a piece of U.S. history, this quarter has a special place in the hearts of collectors everywhere. And if you happen to have one of these quarters in exceptional condition, or better yet, one with a rare minting error, you could find yourself holding a coin worth up to $66,000, that's right, $66,000 for a single New Hampshire quarter. Imagine that, a coin worth so much more than its face value. So, if you have a collection of old coins or think you may have come across a hidden treasure, take the time to check your quarters. You never know what you might have in your hands. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the New Hampshire 1788 to 2000 quarter. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you won't miss out on future coin discoveries. Until next time, happy collecting, and good luck finding those valuable coins.